Okay, let's do the proportion of records. So this will be sum of, okay, so we're now doing H. So as you go down, for the first one will be just H9. Then for the split 43.2, it will be sum of those two. And as you go down, it will be sum of 3 rows and the 4 rows and 5 rows and so on. So we can do H10, absolute reference H10 through H10, right? So that will give us, when we copy this down, H10 will be anchored and then it will increment the number of rows. We have done this other thing before, right? So this divided by the grand total, so which is I'm sorry, not H, you have to use J. So this is the number of observations. Here is where the split is happening in terms of how many records get split, right? So that divided by J, so that's your grand total. That's the one that gets split. So J32, right? So that is the proportion of records that is getting split into the left side. So 1 minus that will be the proportion of records that will go to the other side. Okay. Now P sub 1 is now sum of, okay, so here it is, now we need to do H. H10 should be absolute reference through H10. So that will give us the total number of owners, and we have to divide by sum of J10 through J10. So that will give us how many owners divided by how many observations in the node. So that will be the proportion of non-owners on the left side. So 1 minus that would be the proportion of owners. So the left side, P sub 1 and P sub 2 came from here, right? This is left side, owner, okay, that's your left side, 33 less than or equal to 33. Now the right side node is greater than 33. Okay. So the proportion here should be sum of H11, right, through H31. Now the H31 should be absolute reference this time. From there, from that top down all the way through H31. Okay. Just hold on. So, and then divide by the sum of the number of observations here, which will be J11 through J31. Now J31 should be absolute reference here. Okay. Is that what you wanted?
We don't have an error.
Okay. All right, so then 1 minus that will be your P sub 2, and then the Gini and entropy you can copy from here. Okay. And then the Gini for the split is, because you multiplied the left side Gini with proportion of records, and then the right side Gini with the proportion of records for the right side. So that will give us the Gini for the split, and do the same thing with the entropy times the proportion of records for the right side and for the left side, and add to that entropy on the right side times the proportion of records. So now we can copy all of that up to that. Okay, so that will cover all the possible splits for income. Now we need to repeat that for lot size now. So once again, we do a sum of, okay, so here the splits will be O10, absolute reference through O10, right? So divided by O O28. Right? O28 must be absolute reference. So that will give us the proportion of records. Okay, and 1 minus that proportion of records on the left side, and 1 minus that will be the proportion of records on the right side. And then we do for the left side node M10, sum of M10 absolute referenced through free M10, all right, divided by sum of O10 absolute reference through free O10. So that will give us the proportion of non-owners on the left side. Yeah. And then 1 minus that would be the owners on the left side, and then we have the Gini and the.
Did you purposely leave off the last category in the first income section?
Say that again?
Because it's 108 and then there's 110. You purposely left off the 110.
$108.
If you look at what I was wondering is cell C67.
C67.
D67. You stopped at 108 instead of going all the way to 110.
Yeah, because if you go all the way to 110, then all the records will go to the left side. There will be nothing on the right side. So that is not a valid split.
Okay.
So you stop one short. So there will be some records on both sides. Yeah. All right, so now we do the opposite here. So you go sum, the right side split will be sum of M11 through M27. M27 should be absolute reference divided by sum of 011 through 027, and 027 must be absolute error. So we get the right side. Number of owners divided by number of observations will give you the proportion of non-owners, sorry. Number of non-owners divided by the number of observations will give you a proportion of non-owners, and again 1 minus that will be the owners, and then you have the statistics. Now we have to copy all of this through 83